Live here at the one-of-a-kind. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G to form. It's the... Well, I hope you brought... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with the left hook. That jab won't score. Well done with that counter shot. Counter shot lands. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
Todd, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Just misses with that uppercut. Jab was blocked. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round.
on.
What would you tell this guy he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Don't be looking at for one.
what are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Tired. He's not getting back up. You stay focused now.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe, breathe. I need you to switch back on. Get
Pierre, you were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, and you still...
The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That uppercut just missed. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter. Can't find a home with that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Go around. You feel good? Just keep him on the end of the edge.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Time for the 5th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's a counter shot. Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Look, misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Missing with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your breath.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting
To the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe, breathe. You got complacent? The fight's not over.
Kid, you're doing good. Same again.
On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. I need you to...
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
He's not getting back up. You stay focused now.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing...
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Don't...
Keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Get out there and...
Vary it up. Great work. You were thinking, you were smart.
There's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That right hook won't score. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
You've got to go out there.
Oh, great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight now.
Round 8, and we're off again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He threw a punch and just got countered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That uppercut doesn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous